Okay, Ubisoft. This is... You have the right to freedom of speech, freedom of worship, from want, from fear. The knights would not exist without a fifth, a knight to protect all other freedoms, or whatever means necessary. It's my freedom. It's my duty. It's my want. I know it's supposed to be. This is like some super hyper intro. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because we're about to break out into a song that I don't want to have to edit out. We'll just see the boy tie his shoes, get all clipped up. Oh man, he means business. He's already there. I don't know why he's zipping up, but he's like in the middle of the facility already. Oh, there you go. This reminds me a little Far Cry. It's like intense. Same kind of, actually right around same kind of vibe. Here we go. I'm gonna have to quit out of the video now. Splinter Cell, the very first one. Tom Clancy wrote it, licensed it. I don't know how it works, but it's a very popular series. This game was not made to run in widescreen. It was not made to run in high resolution. There are patches and fixes for that, which I will be including here. They include, I'll go ahead and get this started. They include widescreen patch, PlayStation 3 textures ported over, and what else is included? There's just another fix. I can't remember what it is now. Wow, this is terrible. Right out the gate. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm going to only play a little bit of the tutorial and then I'll skip over most of it because it's kind of boring and not the missions, and I don't really want to do it again because it's tedious. I did get ray tracing working with this thing, so well, it's not ray tracing, it's RTGI, the Marty mix shader. I forget what it's called. Right out the gate, you can see I beat the training one time. Load up. You can see here, that's the shader working. If I turn it off, so it's already prepped. I guess that dude's in the background in theory from what's going on. I'll show those settings in a bit too. This took a long time to do, unfortunately, getting it just right and getting the shader stuff right. And I'll talk about that a little later when I need to take a break and just talk about things. That's another thing. This thing switches video modes and it shuts off shadow play.
This morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western.
So one of the things about the fix that makes it widescreen is and high resolution is you can't, the video plays small, and it does this video mode switching in the background, which you wouldn't notice most of the time, but turns off shadow play. It's very agitating. I should probably turn off the shaders so we don't see that. No, I can't. So not really that interesting in the story, I don't think. It's the usual. Oh, what? Look at that monitor and that keyboard. 2002 people. So this is something to do with fiber optic networks. Oh, 2004. My apologies. Look at that guy next to him. Oh, that guy is on something. Notice he said eyes. Oh, look, stuff to read. I thought about upscaling these. The CI Training Farm, Camp Perry, Virginia, August 7th, 2004. 0601. Prove that you are the right man for the job. As Agent Sam Fisher, you have been recruited to spearhead the operational arm of the National Security Agency's third echelon initiative. Before you, sorry, this is so ridiculous. Before you're being sent into the field, you must demonstrate that you possess the skills to undertake dangerous and covert solo missions. If you know anything about how the government's set up, the NSA is most definitely not an action arm. Oh, it played. It did change it after the video changed back. That's good. Oh, look at my boy walking down the hall. So this boy is supposed to be, this is the colonel, he's supposed to be 270 pounds. 270 pounds, he's a beefy boy apparently, just packing nothing but muscle.
I can't believe you beat me here.
Sam was just staring at the wall.
You can use my name, the room's safe.
Lambert.
Good to see you again.
I'm pretty sure
NSA orientation
that
is
sounds
going
like
well.
Paul.
Enough. Everybody's been real coy about what exactly I'm allowed to know.
It's the nature of the
I
agency.
don't know what the voice is.
We don't let
Michael
any
Ironside?
one person know everything, which means
A little
we've
bit
all
like
got to work
Patrick
together.
Warburton.
Even though I'll be out there alone.
You'll be transmitting
He's
voice in more
growly
ways
like
than you
Batman.
can imagine.
Rob
We'll be online through your earpiece and OPSAT.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course.
I mean,
know
some
you've been
pretty
taking
nice
care
little
of yourself.
effects, but you'll see the lighting is
I
nuts.
haven't been in the field in years.
Sure. But tradecraft is something you don't forget. It's like
You
riding
do
a bike.
not
Or wearing
forget
high
it.
heels.
Be careful, Fisher.
Talk a little bit about these
Everything we
characters
say
in a
is being
second. I'll let you
monitored.
guys
You
kind
know
of
how
take
nervous
this
the
in.
brass is about
He just said it was a
exercising
safe room, and now
freedom.
everything's being
Be
monitored.
better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance.
That guy has red
I'll see
eyes.
you on the far side of the
Never
course.
trust a guy with the red
All right,
eyes.
Sam, let's get started. Can you hear me clearly?
Oh, this is so
Good.
tedious. So
That
I'm
means
only going
the
to cover a little bit of
implanted
this, then I'm
speaker
going
is
to
working correctly.
bounce, and then I'll come back and
technicians
talk
here
to you.
want
But
to
first, we'll talk a
calibrate
little
your
bit about what's going on here.
Can you turn to the red emergency light
Oh,
on the wall
this
to
is
your
tedious.
left?
This is an old school gaming thing to make sure you knew what the hell you're doing. I have a.
Great. Now the one
let's
on your right.
check. Apparently, my
Okay,
joystick's not
same
working.
thing for pitch. Look for another light up in the rafters on the ceiling.
Yeah, they did this in old school games to
Now
make sure you
for
can
one
look
on the
around.
ground in front of you. All right, Fisher. We'll get through this as quickly as possible. We'll start simple. Climb up onto that ledge over that pool.
Alright, I'm gonna have to fix my controller too, but a couple things. We'll start right at the gate. So, one mod, the PlayStation mod texture mod pack, you can download it. I'll include the link for it. Makes these textures a lot nicer. I did try to find out a way to see if I could run these through AI upscaling, which does not take long, relatively speaking, and would make them look even sharper. I was able to pull all the textures out, just gutting them all out. I can see all their little silly faces, but unfortunately there's no way to put them back in. Well, I'm not gonna say there's no way, but the file format that this game engine, Unreal Engine 2 I think, uses, I don't know how to put them back in. I've tried a couple of the methods listed online and I couldn't figure it out, so they're all just sticking there, and I'm not going to waste my time on it anymore. It actually looks pretty good. I don't really know why I wasted like hours trying to figure this out. A little bit of a tinkerer when it comes to computer stuff, so I kind of wasted too much time. When it's 2 a.m. in the morning and all you've been doing for the last 2 hours is trying to inject one texture into a thing. That's how much of a nerd I am. I mean, if you watched any of these, you already kind of know, but that is how much I really like to solve problems like that. So I couldn't make them better, but I think they're pretty solid anyways. Look at that. Look at my boy there. The widescreen thing's very obvious. This is running in 4K. I have RTGI, the Marty McFly shader. And it's a ray tracing and global illumination approximation. It's not really the same as full-fledged ray tracing. I've tweaked it already. You can see these are my settings if you wanted to see them. There's a couple things here. This bad boy here amounts to steps per ray. This is my key to keeping my frame rate at 60. So I have my guide. I have it set to like 40, and then you just go down from there. And then all these others are tweaked, and I'll share that guide too. I'll probably pop it on the screen here so you can see what my general rule of thumbs are if you ever want to use this thing. It's locked behind a Patreon paywall, basically. But I thought it'd be a cool addition to the channel just to see how it affects. I really like the idea of using it with older games. I know this is supposed to be funny. I realize I'm suddenly just tech nerding out on you guys. Whoopsie. There's a lot of other fun little things you can use up here. Yeah, eternal cartoon mode doesn't really work. I guess it does work, but I don't know. It's kind of janky. Put a border on it. This is awful. So we'll talk about the lighting in a second. But this, oh gosh, it's so bright everywhere. We can turn ASCII. It's fun times. I don't think depth of field actually does much of anything for him. I've not actually tried to use it. I think because if it's a third person over the shoulder, it might not really look that great. There are some of these that change kind of the coloring that I think would probably be decent. And maybe some anti-aliasing. Don't want to turn that on. I don't know what layer is. Oh, layer just put something over the top of it. That's hilarious. Levels kind of bounces out, but I think it's really too high now. Black point. You gotta raise the black point, I think. Actually, it works pretty better to spread out like that. So let's see if we can undo that. I kind of like that. It's a little bit more, a little less washed out feel to it. Let's go with it. Okay, anyways, so that's lots of weird tweaking you can do in the background. Oh, my guy just spun around like he... So I do think I'm going to need to loosen the... Okay, that's another thing. So you see when the ray tracing is on, the way it's creating shadows around everything, it can't get past the menus. The menus are just overlays, so it'll just show that's on, off. So I'll turn it back on real quick. We'll change the settings here on the mouse frogginess. I'll probably have to turn it again when I get the controller working, but for now we gotta get it a little bit better. I don't think I actually did it. Okay. You scroll up and he runs. Scroll down and he walks. So it's got some unconventional key bindings. A lot of stuff wasn't standardized by then. But you'll notice here, see the lights? And I'll turn off. I'm going to turn off the effect so you can see what it's like without the Marty McFly ray shading tracer. You see everything's kind of more washed out. You notice the shadows. I just went to point at the screen again. Jeez. You can see down at the bottom where the shadows are and around the edges. So we turn back off just so you can see that it's not the shader. This is the game's lighting system. Look at those windows up there. It's a freaking post-apocalyptic nuclear light fest going on out there. I don't know how to turn those down. I really dislike it, but it's part of the game and it's more palatable. The key bindings are so weird in this game. It's shift to jump. Oh, jeez, I forgot it tells you about it first. So that's what's wrong with this whole level. I mean, this is literally how to play the game in a training course.
We'll let you do your thing here.
Oh, look, my frame rate just plummeted there.
I'll chime back in once you've passed it.
Thanks. So most of the time I don't think the frame rate plummets this bad, but for some reason right here it's really plummeting hard. Let's see what we got here. What happens if we turn levels off? Do we get any frame rates back? Nothing worth. I think the levels are kind of nice. We're gonna have to turn this down to more. See how that gives back some frame rate. And you move it down. We're climbing back up. We're gonna shoot it back up here. I just want to see what's a really good 5. Oh, that's painful. So you see how the shadows move because it's the length, the steps per ray. That means like the more and more they bounce. So for this one, we'll leave it at 5 while I'm in here. Oh, did that again, huh? That's not my footprints. Those were already there. Somebody else has been on this course and nobody bothered to clean up. Rude. So I'm going to churn through this thing. His character model looks really good with this stuff on too. I'm going to churn through this tutorial. Probably reset it, the thing. Hopefully get my controller working. I'm sorry guys, I'm just not firing on all cylinders apparently. Hopefully I get my controller working so I can play with that because it's less fun to play with the mouse. Keyboard is very much a controller friendly type game. So I'll be back. I changed my mind. I'm gonna make you guys sit through it with me. But I've done it before, so I'll try to power through it really fast. I just think it looks really good. So I want to be able to show off that shader effect. just so you can see it. Go over to the zip line here. Jump. Oh, nope, nope. Nope. You know, I should rebind the keys. Do you guys a favor, because they're awful. We're gonna do that. Let's rebind the keys, because this has already been a super exciting stream. Why would you not want it to continue? Controls up here. All right, move forward, backward, strafe, left or right. I think we've got that. Crouch, always good. Zoom in, accelerate, reset. We're gonna have to leave that back to the wall. Q. I kind of like that. That's okay. Alternate fiber. Use or equip E. So I want F to be interact. Reload's definitely R. We'll stick with that. Rate of fire Z. Any T? Is T bound to anything? I'm going to change rate of fire to T. Quick save, quick load, night vision, let's crouch, and heat vision. I think those are okay where they are. Enable gun drawing by pressing the fire key. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Quick inventory, control key. Terrible. Let's hope that works. Oh, jeez. I don't think I actually did anything with that. Oh, come on. I gotta go through and redo this because I am that big brained. Keep that. Interaction key is F. Jump and split space. I didn't reset that. That's probably good. I do that. Use and equip. Interesting. Back to wall. Crouch. Left, down, left. I think everything else is acceptable. I'd like the run to be, but I think we're gonna have to stick with that. Okay. Main menu. You made some changes. Click yes to apply changes. Yes. You sure you want to return to the main menu and quit the main game? No. Did not mean to do that. Okay, guys. I hate these things. Oh, it doesn't update the prompts. So even though I changed them, I'm going to have to press, every time spacebar, I have to press the F key. Okay, let's get some business handled. You can slide down a pole, like the good little stripper he is. Crawl under these real quick. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Oh yeah, okay, we go here. This is a, oh, so we can do the oh, okay, hold on, we almost had that. Okay, look at that, look at my boy. He may be old, but he's flexible as all get out. You could just hang out there for a second. We'll talk about him for a second. His name is Sam Fisher, and in a previous life he was Samwise Gamgee. He liked to share the load. He is almost a stereotypical, like, reserve, super badass, doesn't really want to talk too much, just gets the job done, got lost in his work and all this other garbage. That's our boy here. Of course, he's so good they're going to reactivate him in the most ridiculous sounding NSA freaking special ops team. Sure, why not? Alright, dumb stuff here. Jump up there, Sam. Let's get going. Oh, I hate these tutorials. The only reason I'm doing this is because there's a cutscene at the end of this dumb thing. And in order to see it, you have to go through the training. And so I was going to skip over to you guys see it, but realize this is actually a good showcase of the shader stuff. So I am decided not to drop down, boy. Drop down. Ah, I already forgot my own key bindings. I'm so used to the other ones now. Okay. Spider crawl over that fence. What was that, Sam? What are you doing? Okay. Alright, we gotta back against the wall. Some of this stuff you'll see, like, okay. And then we can, off the wall. Get off the wall. There you go, back on the wall. Oh, wrong way, Sam. You see this bright light shining through stuff? It's just the lighting system. They made it. I don't know if it's because of the night modes. They want those stupid little dots on his head to glow. I don't know what the reason is. Oh, up you go. Up the ladder. Good little spider monkey. There we go. Right. Get down. Oh, that's nice. Slick, Sam. He's got the killer moves.
Job, Fisher. As soon as you can find a way
It
over the
stops
gate,
you
we'll move
from
on to
moving
covert
while it
ops
talks. That's irritating. I'm not bothering to read this stuff because nobody cares. That's not actually plot-based stuff. There we go. On to the next section. And I'll give you a little before and after again of the shader. On. That's on. Off. And back on. Okay. Oh, look, there he is. So you see the way the lighting is? What is that even? Oh, it's reflecting that. How's it going, guy? I don't know how to tell you this, but I love all 270 pounds from you. Where are you from? Oh, I saw the bio says Bat Cave, North Carolina. Okay, Alfred. You keep your
Moving on
secrets.
into covert ops. The objective is to sneak through the area without being detected. We've got live bodies in there. Some of the top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered.
Do they really need to be the top CIA instructor? You're about to see how I'm about to school them. They don't need to be the top CIA. In fact, why did you send the top guys? It makes no sense. I'm just gonna hit him in the head, knock him unconscious. Ugh, tedious.
The next door is locked, Sam. You'll need to use your lockpicks to get through it.
Okay, I'll do that. Took me a minute to figure this out. Actually, I don't even really know how. It's a weird little minigame. Doesn't really. Okay, crouch. Sneak around. Oh, so that little thing on the far right above the picture of the lockpicks, is that like a sound meter?
This next door is keypad locked. The man guarding the door has the code to open it, but he's been instructed not to cooperate.
Oh, his mouth is
Convince him
moving over there.
otherwise.
Nice. Nice touch. While he's talking to me. Okay. So in theory, you're more spottable when... I mean, it's mostly light, but I think it involves sound too. Get up to him.
Hi there.
Hi.
Ooh,
You're not going
that was
easy on me
sleazy.
there.
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Oh, yeah?
28469.
Oh, I was able to re-interrogate him. Boom! You're one of the top CIA instructors, and we brought you in just so I could ask you a number and then give you a freaking concussion. That was stupid. That blue tie looks really good on you. Have I told you that I really missed working with you? Oh, sorry. 270 pounds. Where you put it? It's ridiculous. Even Sam's not. Alright. You know, I forget what the stupid combo is, being an idiot. Alright, let's see what we can do. Data. Goals. Interrogate opponents. Yeah, I don't care. 28469. Data. I don't have any data. 28469. Oh, Mom, I did it. Okay.
This next door is retinal scanner locked. These things are cheap and near impossible to hack. Fortunately, it's just a matter of getting the right eyes to the scanner. usually an officer. The gentleman ahead is registered for the scanner. Convince him to open the door for you.
Convince him. Huh. Gotta be careful, see it's sliding a little bit. I actually lost this mission several times because they were like, I saw you or I heard you. So you grab him. Drag his dumb butt over here. Top, right? You're the top, the best of the best trainers. Which means you must have been a pretty solid operative once upon a time. Put your face in the scanner. Just shoving it in there. Breaking his nose. You know, it's times like these where I really appreciate being able to punch you in the head. Okay, we're gonna crouch down. Somebody's here. Okay, nope, go in here. Oh, not this dumb thing.
Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a
Really?
ghost's shadow.
Dutch brothel? I hate when people say the only way you're tough is if you say ridiculous stuff like that. Alright, let's get our gun out. Plink a few lights. Oop. There we go. Right in my eyes. Oh, pain. So they also can kind of see through these. There we go. Yeah, night vision. So put that away. Stand up. Run past. I know that the shader acts up a little bit in this, but
Some
it's okay.
cameras are more fragile, and all you'll need to do to get past them is shoot them.
Okay. Easy enough. Get out of here. Is the aim slightly off on this thing? There we go. Alright, I really hated this stupid level.
Sometimes the only way to pass a camera will be to stick to existing shadows and time your movements.
Control room 2. I do appreciate that some of the attention to detail in this game is pretty solid. And considering it ran at much lower resolutions at once upon a time. Okay. This is not even terribly hard. Come on, get to the side over there. I generally don't like to play stealth games and all this stuff, like normal war-based stuff. It's not my dealio. I like a little bit of fantasy or sci-fi or something in it. But this game's pretty much a class. Oh, shoot. See my little... Can't get too close. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't fart. Please don't fart. Oh, please don't fart. Grab him. I mean, I'm supposed to really actually...
Okay, now, Fisher, let's bring in another guard to evaluate your work.
Don't mind me with my glowing freaking headset thing. Can't see my glowing dots. Okay, sweet. Now we just have to wait for it to take its sweet old time and let us pass this mission. We'll turn off the shader for a second.
Good work, Sam. Remember that discretion is critical to our operation.
So's your
Covering
face.
up the evidence of your passing through will go a
270
long way
pounds,
towards
Lambert.
proving our usefulness in
What
the
are you
field.
doing? You got adamantium bones. Is that what's going on? So I like this because you're technically supposed to be able to go this way, right? But I can do this right here. Well, I didn't actually mean to. Okay. Well, I didn't mean something because I clearly did it. Oh well. Get it coming. You see the frame rate plummets here a little bit. Oh, not this thing.
The next hallway's the same idea, but for sound.
If you're wondering, yes, this is as tedious as it sounds. Sorry, my chair's creaking. Because I have to do this weird little steps. Tiny creeping step thing. Because keyboard doesn't really have slow analog movement. Watch this. I'm super sensitive. Don't make any noises. Oh, except for that one. You made a noise. Okay. Get up there. Crouch down because you make less noise. And now I have to like stutter step my way through. Why are there chains there? Oh, I didn't even think about the chains being something you can knock around. Oh, fortunately I didn't run into that. Either that or this is my boy's little play dungeon. Okay, come on, there you go. Sam Fisher. Ha, frog hopping his way through the universe. This is what he trained for, Sam. This is years of high dedicated training. Years of just hopping like a frog. There we go.
Have you started yet? Fisher, holy Christmas, you're
Holy Christmas.
phenomenal work. Let's move on.
Sure, you'll talk about brothels, but you can't say the F word. Why not? We done with this dang thing yet? So here's where it happens. So I'm going to do one thing here. Just in case I need to come back for whatever reason, I don't want to have to do this. End of training. Again. Oh, look at him. He's just lurching forward.
Yep. Sam Fisher, let me introduce you to Vernon Wilkes Jr.
Hello.
Is that Jimmy
Hey.
Olsen?
I've heard crazy things about your work.
I hope you don't mind. I told him some of your stories from Kuwait.
We're all friends here.
Right on.
Junior Wilkes is a longtime NSA employee. Your
Kuwait.
wheels,
I was
wings,
in
and
Kuwait.
weapons. He coordinates transportation and equipment.
Great.
For sure. Man, you must
For
be itching
sure.
to get back out in the field, huh?
That's all I'm
Look at
good.
that flag.
Well, that's all we need.
That flag
Welcome to
does
the
not
NSA.
have
I'm
nothing
sure
to do with
things
the
are going
third
to come
dimension.
together famously. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative, and we're going to have a lot to
Third
prove.
echelon.
Right. The two of you will be Third Echelon's first team on the ground.
I
Be
do
ready
like
for
Tom
it,
Clancy's
and
stories,
do us
oddly enough,
proud.
even though I'm the same with
Welcome to
games.
the
I don't am
NSA.
with books. I don't tend to like realism, but he writes them well enough that it's enjoyable. So I'll forgive your third echelon, whatever nonsense. We just gonna hang out here, guys? Oh, okay, there we go. CIA Training Farm, Camp Perry, Virginia, August 7th. So that took, what, an hour and a half? Not even an hour and a half. Sam's all about efficiency. Congratulations, Fisher. You have demonstrated that you are the right man to spearhead the NSA's third echelon initiative. The onus will be on you to prove the worth of deploying solo covert operatives by gathering intelligence in the field and taking deliberate action based on that intelligence. Welcome to the NSA. Press fire to continue, Sam Fisher. So I just stopped on me as soon as this video starts. I had to restart it. I've never seen this thing all the way through.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
it's gonna sting. You're ugly.
Hold that.
Christ, this is spooky.
What's that?
Grim sticking wires in your head, man.
I just need to sync the encryption signature between his subdermals and Fort Meade.
Don't like that.
Fort
I know.
Meade.
It's for after we land. You better hurry up, Grim. We touch down in Georgia.
That's where the
in
NSA
15.
is.
I'm
Fort
already
Meade.
done. Lambert? Hey, Irving, do you read me?
Tell her I read her.
He reads you.
He read you.
Good. You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Combay Nicolai's
Why does he look
cabinet.
younger in that
Her name
picture?
is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
Blaustein is outfitted with subdermals just like yours. That'll be your best lead to find him.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll tell
Sorry
you
about the
what you
shadowy
need
thing.
to
I couldn't
know.
turn. I forgot to turn the
You're not out
shader
there
off.
alone, Fisher. Through me, you're attached to a dozen of the best NSA minds we have.
The best
Political
NSA
complexities with
minds.
Georgia, you'd need a week to understand.
I've just
Oh
about
my
memorized
goodness.
the speech, Lambert.
Well, start believing it. This is Third Echelon's maiden voyage, and we need it to go smooth as butter. You're about to touch down in Georgia.
It's not gonna go smooth like butter because I'm in charge. I just can't get over this dude. Tbilisi Old Town, Tbilisi, Georgia, October 16th, 2004. 2000 hours. Locate the CIA agents Blaustein and Madison. Agent Allison Madison worked covertly in the Georgia political arena for 2 years, securing a role in President Nicolazi's cabinet after his coup d'etat. She vanished on October 3rd. On October 7th, Special Agent Robert Blaustein was sent in to find her. He vanished on October 11th. Press fire to continue, Samwise Gamgee.
Fisher, the sun's down. Time to go to work. Finding Agent Blaustein's our first priority. You're to locate him through a local NSA contact.
I'm on my way.
And stay off the streets. There's a heavy cop presence in this town. We don't have Washington's backing if this turns into an incident. Details on your OPSEC.
Incident. I think they kind of overdo the hand-holding a little bit, and some of the stuff is not nearly as complex as you want to make it out to be. Shader off, shader on. Just thought I'd try. Okay, I'm gonna crouch. Pay no attention to the guy who doesn't ever change out of his stealth suit and has glowing green things all over him. You know what? I need to play the Hitman game because I think that one you can kill people lots of fun ways. You can murder them with Christmas lights would be amazing. There you go, Sam. Up you go. Into the trapdoor, Sam. You can do it. Why is there a trapdoor on the ceiling? Who cares? Drop it. We're in an attic. This should be an attic, right? There was a trapdoor. Okay, whatever. Alright. So my first playthrough, what I did is I maybe shot a civilian in cold blood. And they give you like 2 chances. So by the time I got this part, somebody was like, someone's been murdered. I know who did it. It was me. I murdered them. Okay, get up that pole, Sam. Oh, wow. What is going on? The place is on fire.
Don't tell me. Gergenidze is inside there.
Why would I tell you what you already know? You're gonna have to hurry. Grimm's daughter's comparing a Dark Star drone's sonar to the warehouse blueprints. She'll be guiding you through.
That's pretty cool looking. This game cleans up a lot. Cleans it pretty well. Pretty impressed. Okay, so there's a zip line. We know what that means, boys. Means we jump until we get on the zip line. Oh, there we go.
Sam, Grim's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it. You should get through this fine. There's a room directly across the hall. Go there now.
This guy is a highly trained operative, but you go ahead and be insulting to him.
Damn, sorry about that. Get back into the hall and go to the stairwell at the far end. Make it fast. You've only got a few seconds.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that's somebody's office. Oh, I went around the fire. Coolio. Oh, yep. You really nailed it, girly. Oh, okay, go around the fire. That's some intense HDR brightness going on there. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm making it through that. What was? I don't think I can actually go down there. What? Is there a door open? There is a... Oh! You know it doesn't work? Falling into fire. I just apparently... It's no bueno. Oh, the mission failed. Alright, how far does it make me go? Oh, I'm just gonna have to okay. Ah, bummer.
Bishop,
Okay,
the
guys,
sun's
I'll try to
down.
do better.
Go to work.
Sorry about that.
Finding Agent Blaustein's our first priority.
I should have saved
Locate him
before,
through a
as soon as I
local
get in
NSA
there.
contact.
I'm on my way.
And
I'm not
stay
a
off the
fan of
streets.
save scumming,
There's a heavy
but I
cop
think
presence in
for
this town.
channel
We don't
purposes,
have
I'll
Washington's
save scum
back.
just so you guys don't have to
Brings it
watch me do.
to
I don't want to edit it
Details
either.
on your OPSEC.
It's such a pain in the ass. Okay, back in the trapdoor. See, we are literally on a roof of a building. But there's dirt. Don't mind it. Climb up the pipe. Which you can't see, but I can not see either. Oh. Here we go.
Don't tell me. Jurgen and Zay is inside.
Haha, I beat
Why
you.
would I tell you what you already know? You're gonna have to hurry.
Okay, let's save it so we don't have to keep doing this. Save.
Grim's daughter's comparing a Dark Star drone sonar to the warehouse blueprints. She'll be guiding you through.
Okay.
Sam, Grim's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it. You should get through this fine. There's a room directly
Thanks
across the
for
hall.
your...
Go there now.
So rude.
Damn, sorry about that. Get back into the hall and go to the stairwell at the far end. Make it fast. You've only got a few seconds.
Now the question is, do I jump? I think I have to jump. There's nothing on the ceiling for me. Oh, there is. Ha! I'm gonna do a little fun. There we go. Sam ain't messing around. That's the one thing Sam does. He knows how to wrap himself around some pipe.
Jesus, but that was close. Take a left just ahead and cut through the room. You'll find a stairwell on the opposite corner. Take it to the top floor.
There's a stairwell over here. That's literally actually kind of a fun little first level. Stuff going all nuts and crazy on me.
The contact is in this room. Let's hope to God he's still alive.
Well, if he's not, he's dead and having diarrhea at the same time. I know I'm not supposed to really be ignoring the contact. I just kind of want to,
There's too much smoke. Shoot out the skylights.
okay. shot them all out, right? Okay, I did. You're not supposed to really be pre-scouting rooms, but I'm pre-scouting the business of it. Okay. Okay. Looks like we can turn that off. Probably put that away. Don't want to really scare the little dude.
Gergenidze.
Yeah,
I'm NSA. We're gonna get you out of here.
don't bother. I'm as good as dead. You're looking for Blaustin and Madison.
Yeah.
Madison was deep into Nicolaz's cabinet. She was onto something big. Blaustin must have figured it out.
How do I find him?
Blaustin's black box. The tracking relay for his subdermals. It's stashed in his safe house just east of Moravi Square.
Lambert, do we have resources to evac this guy?
I said don't bother. Whatever Madison found, it's big. She kept saying proof would mean war. I think Nicolaz wanted... Oh.
Oh, there he
Gergenidze
goes.
checked out.
Leave the corpse for the fire. There'll be less to explain to his family.
You've got a safe exit on the west side of the room. Take it.
Convenient. Death is convenient. But what if, and I'm just saying, what if I, oh. Whatever. Get out of here. Oh, can't see. Oh, stuck on a table. Happens to the best of us agents. It's all good. I'm highly trained.
That was pretty tight. You still breathing?
Doing my
That's
best.
what she said.
Good. Blaustin's
No?
black
What?
box is your next objective. He's running
Gross.
standard agency tradecraft. You'll find the box behind a fake bookshelf or wall panel.
Actually, I'm really appreciating the effect the shader's having on us, even though I'm losing some frames here. Find a black box. Am I supposed to be...
You're not supposed to be here.
Who are you Who are you? Who's talking to me? What's that? The black box. Pretty sure the black box is not in there. Question is... I don't know. What's the best way to do this? I'm really not sure that shimmying along this wall is doing me any good. Nope, I don't think it is.
Damn it, Sam! This mission is too sensitive to have you running around on the streets. Pulling the plug.
Oh, no, please do. Oh, please don't send me all the way back. Please don't send me all the way back. Please auto.
Damn it, Sam! This mission is too sensitive to have you running around on the streets. Pulling the plug.
Yeah, I know. Fair enough. I'd pull the plug too. You told me once already.
Damn it, Sam! This mission is too sensitive to have you running around on the streets. Pulling the plug.
Oh, he's pulling the plug on me, guys.
Damn it, Sam! This mission is too...
I'm gonna have to wrap this up here in a second. I'm not able to get this guy. I don't even know what to do. It's level 1.
Doing my best.
Sam, this
Can
mission
we
is
talk
too
about what
sensitive to have you running around on the
a
streets.
baller jump that was?
Damn it, Sam!
This is rude. This game is rude. Oh, that assume that was the case. Sometimes.
Put Gringo on. Because those are my orders. I speak to Vyacheslav Gringo or nobody. As Gringo, sir. This is Ketevan. We finished searching the Americans' apartment. There is nothing else there. If 5 more bugs, 2 cameras, and some electronics we can't ID. They are already on their way to the ministry. Of course. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Oh, he just floated over there. A little sidestep. Where can we toss this dude's body where it's a little bit out of the way? Don't be in the right. I'm not going to be alerting anyone.
Intruder!
Oh, I just guess took some shots for the hell of it. That's not a nice big fancy TV. Okay, I'm back. Sam was busy checking out this dude's internet history, and let's just say that he's disappointed. I'll also check the screensaver. Legit. Alright, what are we supposed to find his hidden... Okay. So this is a bookshelf. If it's standard protocols, it'd be in a hidden spot. Oh, well, that's fun. Man, this guy has some VHS all over the place. What? Wasn't that a jam in music? Oh, this guy's... Would they steal his closet doors? You will give us the secret tape. Remove your doors. Oh, look at that. Sure enough. It's a damn door. Oh, no, that was that. These guys kind of way overdid it searching for something. Oh, look at me walking over this priceless artwork. Sam Fisher ain't got no time for artwork. He's a real man. Alright. It's probably not in the bathroom, but I'm glad to see that this game actually has a bathroom in here. Sometimes these games, like apartment, will be just no bathroom, maybe a bed and a TV or something. All right, there it is. Game makes it a little too easy, right? You just have to walk around till you see something. Oh, look at that! The stupid goons. They don't know. You just slide a picture up like it's on rails. Perfectly. The thing even, it's still on. How did it not have like a little glow from the side?
Dang!
What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nice of them to share.
The subdermal went offline 6 hours after he died. The last active position was in a police station a few blocks away. Check your OPSAT.
Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to check them though, right? Oh. What is this? Optic cable. Slide little pipe for looking underneath closed doors. Oh, yeah. I'll give it points. I mean, it does have that like secret agent vibe. Pretty. What? There's a keypad to get out the door? I feel like that's more than I anticipated. Oh. 091772. 91. Oops. Ha 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 ha. 091722. Oh, so. Oops. 091772. 091. Oh. Who thought that the keypad would be my biggest well, I mean, y'all saw me with doors in the other game, so I guess a keypad being difficult is not exactly shocking. Okay. Let's see if we can get through this door. It really does look good. I mean, even with this off, I mean, that really adds to it, I think. I'm going to have to say, oh, I'll talk about my verdict in a bit. Okay, I can't do that. Oh, it's a zip line. I love these older games. You see these map levels like with multiple layers of heights or whatever, but it's really just a super like blocked off area with weird architecture to fit the game engine. Which back then, I mean, like, oh man, look at all these places you could go. It's like a real place. But now it's like, what if you could take that light bulb out to surface it? You know what? Well, that might be a tough call. Oh, oh, oh. I guess not. Okay, I wasted a lot of bullets trying to do that. Stand them up. Jump under. Oh. Wee. Oh. I was gonna quit after this mission. I just don't know when this mission ends. Ooh. Am I supposed to slide down those wires, or this game sometimes really? There we go. Get down there! Stop that nonsense! Stop! There we go. What? I can't get in the elevator? Oh, there we go.
Fisher, I'm rescinding my street-level restriction. We've been monitoring the Tbilisi police radio. These cops are as crooked as a Virginia fence. They're not going to want any more international attention than we do.
This guy and his
If the road is
euphemisms.
open to you, do what you gotta do to find those missing spooks.
A fresh kill! One of ours!
This operation is based around stealth. Watch the alarms.
not sneaking through any doors. No crouching through doors. You stand up and walk through a door like a real man. Like they taught you at the CIA.
Yeah, I think we could set you up with this slab real easy. I've done nothing. Please, nothing? How about drunk and disorderly, assaulting a police officer, slandering the badge? You said we're associated with criminals. Then arrest me. I must sleep. Weren't you listening? The rent's gone up in jail. You want to die tonight? That's free. You want to sleep tonight? It'll cost you 100 lari. But please, I don't. Now what are we going to do with him? Check his pockets. I'll radio HQ. Sure. Unit 3 to dispatch. We have a 1053. Possible assault. Can you send an ambulance?
Copy that, Unit 3, but we're dealing with a warehouse fire, so expect delay.
Roger that, dispatch. We'll wait with the victim. Unit 3 out. Assault? Something we can pin on Costa. Good thinking.
So, these crooked cops, we're in Georgia. Not the state, the country, Georgia. And I'm pretty sure they speak something similar to Russian there, if not Russian. I know, I'm sorry. I should kind of know that, but I don't. And they use a 1053 as a code? Like they have the same police codes we have? Or similar police codes? Is that what I'm taking from that?
Who's there?
Nobody's there. Relax. Don't go looking.
I think I heard something. Unidentified assailant.
Well, I didn't assail anybody yet, but... Oh, please say I saved. Oh,
That was
no.
pretty tight.
No. No, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about to cut it here because there's no way I'm sitting through that whole thing again. Oh, I thought I saved it before I took the first break. Well, I guess I'll just talk about my, let's put on the cool looking level. I really like the fire. I thought it looked pretty neat.
Sam, Grim's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it.
How high?
You should get through this fine. There's a room
How high should I
directly
jump?
across the hall. Go
I
there
really
now.
need to know my jump parameters, please. Okay. Don't walk me into a room with explosive fires. That's all I ask. Please don't. Oh!
Sorry about that. Get back into the hall and go to the stairwell at the far end. Make it fast. You've only got a few
Nope.
seconds.
I'll go whatever speed I feel like. Look at this. Cool guys, don't look at explosions. Watch me. I'm gonna juke the fire. Break its ankles. Oop. Break its ankles. Oh! You weren't ready for that, were you, fire? Look at this guy. I don't care if the place is burning down around me. I go at the speed I feel like. Ain't nobody impressed with you. Oh, so dangerous. Light stroll down a fire-encrusted hallway. No! Oh, I totally forgot that's how I did that. I was gonna jump over it like an idiot.
Jesus, but that was close.
Why
Take
am
a
I
left
doing
just
this
ahead
again?
And cut through the room. You'll find a stairwell on the opposite corner. Take it to the top floor.
Oh, that's right. I do like the brightness of the fire effects, pretty intense. It's better than some of those fire effects that just like look like that right there. We're going up the steps. I don't care if it's burning down. So, let's talk about this a little bit while we're enjoying this like super sweetness. Look at him. So serious. But it's not a care in the world. The place is burned down. He's just gonna stop here and think. I see the appeal of this game. The gadgets you switch from and all that stuff seem really fun. It just isn't doing a lot for me. I need a little less grounded in realism to keep my interest. I've had that problem with a lot of games. Rainbow Six is like one that everybody loves, and I don't care. I don't care about the game to get into it. It's the same with this game. I don't care about to get into it. Like, I could see the mechanical fun of it all, but I don't really want to keep on playing this. I doubt it would. But I had a chance to show you what it's like in 4K, because I obviously get a boner over 4K. I try to make everything run in it. I will put what you need to use. One's the widescreen fix will use DG Voodoo, which would technically be another one I'd recommend, but the widescreen fix actually will install that for you. So, but in widescreen, in 4K, with the PlayStation 3 textures and the Reshade, fake ray tracing, global illumination trace, it really makes this game look really good, honestly. I'm pretty impressed. If you knock down those, what was it again? If you knock down the amount of steps per ray, knock down to keep your frame rate up there high, it's pretty darn awesome. I've kept 60 most of this time with this. I mean, I'm running a pretty beefy rig. I have a 2080 Ti. I'm using 9900K, but if you got anything like that, I think it's worth the time setting it up to really enjoy the best quality this game can be. I know some people don't really care for that. They like their pixels to be so sharp you could cut metal with them, but I don't. I actually don't really love pixel art all that much. Ooh, did I almost get you? Oh, it's just passing through me. But I don't. I want to try to make it run as nice as possible. This is a 2004 game. I mean, the earliest I've gotten I'll make a video about it, but I've gotten a 1993 game running in 4K, and not one that's super popular that everybody's made mods or alternate engines and stuff. This game was a bit of a bitch. It's a little bit finicky, but I think it's worth it. And then once it's running, it's pretty good. You just have to tweak the mouse sensitivity. My controller stopped working. I have no idea why. It works. It stopped working with the game. But Sam's gonna go over here and just check the place out a little bit. Oh, what's this? Well, if there's a more appropriate way to end an episode, I suppose that's it. That's what I should call this. I'm gonna call this one mission failed. Stick my stupid guy down there. Oh, you can't see him with that, but because of the shader thing, you can see where his dumb body's lying. Freaking idiot. I'm the idiot, but I'm gonna blame Sam Fisher. He should never came out of retirement. He should have just stayed home. Finished watching the Real Housewives of Miami or something. Oh god. Oh, looks like I have to find a different game to play. Well, that was Splinter Cell, the very first one. Woot woot. I'll talk to you later.